We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. doing a full transition here from yesterday in the dip area to the rip area, trying to push itself back up towards key resistance levels. And in today's video, we're going to break it all down. And it was not the only stock trying to push up higher and experiencing volatility. The overall market in the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 1:55 p.m. sent out a bull indicator. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are, BBBY, trying to push back up in the after hours. And in today's video, we're going to break down the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord and getting connected over to our bot. So the home run of the day was BAER. We caught this one in the pre-market, sitting sideways. Inflows were above the midpoint and full strength on 42 vision, and the stock went up into the bell and after the bell 70% plus within minutes. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. doing that full transition, as I stated earlier in the video, from the dip area to the rip area today. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are at BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. under a bull indicator since 148 and canceling yesterday's bear indicator from way up here at 163. And the inflows are above the midpoint. Now, interesting enough, the rejections happen right around the area of that bear indicator and the highs yesterday in the pre-market of 167. This is crucial because that seems to be a high level of resistance right now in the short term, and the bulls need to break through it to continue that strength to the upside and get that staircase effect going if these inflows are going to have any strength over the chart. Now, I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch going into next week. So the first thing is, when we zoom out here and we look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here that the outflows are still dominating, guys, right? We're below the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial for that next leg up if the inflows can pick up towards the midpoint or even cross it to the upside, so that this bull indicator that's popped up here at around 152 can hold strong and get that staircase effect going to test higher resistance levels and get itself with that possible strength on multiple time frames. So the 1 hour is going to be critical here, as the outflows are still dominating even though they're green, but we need them to go towards the midpoint, and if it can cross it, that strength can start reflecting into the chart pretty quickly. So that's going to be critical and crucial to watch and not ignore going into next week. Now, within the volatility on the 15 minute, we could see here that the outflows are trying to dominate again and how much volatility has been happening in the last several days, right? It had a bull indicator here in the morning at around 146. Inflows crossed over, hit the highs here of 167, rejected that high of yesterday's pre-market, and where that bear indicator popped up, it had trouble holding, came back down, and now has a bear indicator here at 155, and the outflows on the 15-minute are dominating here once again. Now in the after hours, it's actually back above where that bear indicator popped up, and we need to see if this strength can continue and if this bear indicator can get canceled by a bull indicator. So what I'm going to be watching in the volatility here is the possibility of these inflows picking back up, crossing the midpoint, and in the process reflecting that strength into the chart, retesting highs and resistance levels, and canceling out this bear indicator and getting a bull indicator in the process of possible strength and inflows crossing over. Now, when we go back to the 30-minute here, when we look at it, the first key levels I would watch are the support levels and then the resistance levels, right? And the first support is 150. It got pretty close to it at the end of the day, right there around 150, 151 area. 150 will be crucial as support. It's a little bit above where the bull indicator popped up at 148. I'm going to be watching if these inflows can stay above the midpoint, because if it crosses to the downside and goes ahead and has outflows dominating, that could quickly start to reflect into the chart, cancel out this possible bull indicator that is holding true right now with a possible bear indicator popping up to cancel it, right? We do not want to see that happen right now. The BBBY stock, Bed Bath & Beyond, is under a staircase effect, and we need to see if it could continue, not just on the 30-minute, but also on the 1 hour. And those are the key levels I'm watching to the downside, right? 150, 148, and then below that comes the 140 to 135 area, okay? If things get that bearish and the outflows cross to the downside. Now, to the upside, if these inflows can continue to stay above, the first resistance I would watch is 160, and then up here towards 167 of that double rejection. Then above that is the 170 to 175 area. And if we get above those levels, we would need to go ahead and reassess what's going on and analyze the charts at those new levels and how the inflow versus outflow is looking at multiple time frames. And we want this bull indicator to continue to hold true. But in the process of these inflows staying above and pulling upwards, well, we want that to reflect into the chart, but not just here, also on the 15-minute to get this back up and go ahead and cancel this bear indicator in the process of possible retests of resistance and newer highs. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.